Hello guys, we're back in the single player world. Today, I want to get started on finishing up this building. I know it's been a few episodes now, but it's been quite a fun build, quite a over the top build to be completely fair, but I think it's come along really, really well. And actually, last episode we didn't even touch this because last episode was the world tour, so I feel like that doesn't really count as the same sort of an episode. But I want to quickly show you something because in the episode before that, I asked you guys about what color roof you'd prefer, because I did the dark oak and I was like, I didn't really like the dark oak, switched it out for spruce, and pretty much everybody, with the very few exceptions, said spruce is out of here and put some dark oak. And I was actually a bit worried about that. I thought, you know what, I don't know if these guys are right. I don't know if you guys are thinking straight with this, but yeah, I'm glad I took your advice. Look how good that looks. It's really just started to come together now that we've added in the dark oak. I agreed completely with the fact that the spruce was blending in with the oak supports, and I was like, it does, but I kind of like the spruce. I feel like the dark oak is a bit over the top, but nah, it was perfect, and I'm so glad I've changed this over. But here's a little fun thing. What do we do with all of these guys? There's still a few more, and just spread around the place, and then there's a few chests down here with some more. Yeah, we've got spruce slabs for days, but we'll find something to do with them. We always do. So that's pretty much the main things that have happened. I've done some little changes to the roof. Small things. I've done a few of these walls, just messing around with what idea we're going to be doing there. But the rest of it all depends on what we put inside of this, which we've got a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas. I actually mentioned them like that episode that I was talking about just before. So that is what's happened. I thought I'd give you guys a really quick, awesome update in what's happened in the world of the docks in the past little bit. I actually want to do these outdoor docks sometime soon as well, but that's not today's job. Today's job is getting on with this part here, as I say, trying to finish this off, and that'll be finishing this tower, which isn't even started yet. So we will be starting it, finishing it, and then doing whatever else needs to happen to it. So what I want to do is, you can see I've actually got nothing prepared right now. I'm going to get a few things together, and we're going to start getting the shape of this thing down. No time has really passed, and I've got some things together. So what I'm thinking of with this area is, what is this thing? What is this tower we're building, and why is it there? That's very important, instead of just building a tower, which is the easy thing to do, just build a tower. But in fact, I find it a little bit harder if you don't have a reason for the tower being there. So what I want to do with this tower is, I'm thinking about what its need would be. And that would be getting ships to know exactly where the center of the docks are, being able to maybe control where ships are going, being a little bit of a beacon or a lighthouse, so ships can find the docks in this water. I think that's a really cool thing, and a good reason to have built this. So what I want to do is, I want to get the correct height for this, and looking from down here, I would imagine probably up another 5 blocks would be sufficiently tall. It's not going to be something that's going to be towering above the whole skyline of this city from this angle here. I don't want it to be too much higher than that roof, in fact. I just want it to have a real purpose, and of course we're going to get it to look real good as well. That's hopefully going to be the case. Oh, we came so close. That was so close. So let's quickly get the height down that I was looking for. Maybe a central pillar would be kind of good just to get that right. So we'll go all the way up from the bottom here and just go our way up to the top. So the idea that I was thinking about with this is, obviously I said we could have it as a beacon, as a little bit of a lighthouse, and I think that will be a cool extra little thing to put on there. Just a few lights that flash, for instance, or something that's a bit more interactive, because as I've said many a time, we build these flat builds. Well, not flat, but I mean immovable builds. They're not animated, and to animate them a little bit with lights or maybe moving pistons or something like that, if we can, that's always a desirable thing, and I think we've definitely got that covered. So what I'm thinking with this now is, if I've got that there, I'll probably have to shape this inwards there and there, just to try and make it a little bit more interesting than what it is right now. Or in fact, maybe I could do something similar to that over there at the bottom to pull these across. That's actually a fantastic idea. I think I'm going to take that, put it across here, and then we can start going along with this shape in the middle. I think the middle's probably going to pull in a little bit, maybe 1 block on each side. That'll look really, really good. I'm really, really excited for that. Before we get going on there, I've got to go around to a place which maybe not everyone's too familiar with, but if not, you guys are about to be very familiar with it. And this is Hobbiton in this world. It's pretty much in the dead center of spawn. If you guys aren't very familiar with this place, it's on a mushroom island. That's why the grass is so green. That's also why we don't have to worry about light levels. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add in some of our patrons. I do not know why we just got that lag there, but this is where we put every single one of the skulls of our patrons, their Minecraft skulls in here. We've got a bunch of them added already, and we're going to go and add some of our newer ones. So first of all, this is probably one of the mischievous ones on the server. Totally not another person. Salsa con queso over here. We're also going to be adding a Kitty Cass and Wurzel72. Crazy awesome goggles. Then ADX, Alessia, and also now we'll just go through here again. Bam, bam, and do that there. Perfect. So then this is all in order, by the way. Fading Haze, Amber, and by the way, that's a pretty awesome panda as well. And the goggle thing again. Wonderful. Insidious Swede, one of the longest people I know on this channel. It's there's a few names you see that pop up all the time, and like from ages ago, and Insidious Swede was definitely a crazy long time ago. Tallulah Jade as well, who actually asked me about her skull being in the world. And there it is, Tallulah. And then around here we've got Lady Rookington and Beck Arad. So up to the time that I'm recording this, these are our patrons, the most recent ones that we've added in, and I've started going around this way. I actually just built this room over here, because what we're going to do is we're going to go out that way, but that's kind of going to go downhill, and I thought I'd stay on top of it right now, and then before we go do our stairs going down, we'll finish up this area here, and then start going down, because the issue is with this place is over here. I'll quickly just show you before I finish off over here. We can keep going, but on this level, it's just going to be a bit odd. So we're going to make a mountain here, and then we're going to keep going down as far as we need to go. So we should have enough space. It's just a matter of being smart about how we do it. So before we go any further, I just want to really say thank you to all these people who are here already, all the new people that have been added in, and of course everyone who's joining us along the way. But these people over here help me out very, very much, and also have a really awesome part in the community as well on our Patreon server. Not to mention the really awesome community that we do have around the channel to begin with as well. So thank you very much to all these people. Well, hold up. I almost just forgot one of the more important things. We have to pay our price for cheating in skulls into the world. So first of all, as per usual, every time I do this, I am paying diamond blocks. I know diamonds, many people say are valuable, but a block is extremely valuable. And I think that's worth it for those skulls in there. And also, not only that, by the way, we always get asked, why don't we use skulls if we're cheating skulls into the world? Why don't we use them for decorations? The reason we don't use them for decorations is I want them for these special occasions. I know it's something cool that you can do, but it's not really too vanilla for me, and I make one special exception to it with these people around here. So there we go. That is me paying the price for these, and now we can get going. Right, we're back. I've got some really cool things to show you. So I've got this piece in here. And this is what I like to do. I like to start off with, obviously, the basic bits, and then we're going to start adding stuff on. It seems kind of logical, I guess, but if you guys were kind of just a little bit lost in your builds, think about it. Just basic. Like, get the overall shape, get the next piece, get the next piece. Instead of trying to do everything at once, you're not going to look good at the beginning. You got to, like, do little by little. So let's do up one more time before we... No, I'll take that one. There you go. Nailed it. So what I want to do here, because this is what I've got going on here. I've got this narrowing in, which I really do like to do. That one there, obviously, I've mentioned a few times, does need to be fixed. It's way too narrow in the middle, but that's all right. We can definitely work with it. But this over here, what I'm planning on doing here, actually, can I hit that? Yes, perfect. And what I want to do here is I want to make this level here oh, man. This is a joke. Okay, let's just do that there. I want to make this level here more or less where the floor is, and then start getting on with the roof. And I think the best way to do this is to start off with the roof itself. So I had a look from down the bottom there, and I was thinking maybe something along these lines. Just one more up over here on these little pillars, and starting off with the roof similar to what we've done on the other roofs over... I'll show you just 1 second. Let me just clear out my inventory, make this look good. Over here, these sorts of roofs, just to pull this style in completely, because having the style across just a few roofs like that and there, that doesn't look too good, because we've definitely got a very odd style with different roof styles coming together. If I mention style one more time, gosh, I've had to use that word so many times. There we go. So there we go. We'll do that. We'll do this here, and let's just work it out how they're going to fit together, because sometimes you do this and you realize very quickly that it might just not work, and it's always good to just get that out of the way. So let's do that there, that there, that there. And I think I actually did these. I most certainly did do those. Perfect. And then, do we have enough for this? Not quite. We've got only... Oh, yeah, definitely not quite if this one drops. Yep. So we've only got 7 of these. Like that, there. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. There and there. And the overall shape is what we're looking for here. Still not looking for that over-detailed build, but it's coming. It's definitely coming along. So we'll do that there, and we'll do... I know we can make it. That there. Wonderful. Alright, let's just take a step down to the bottom and have a look at what this is looking like. Yeah, look at that. That's a really cool shape. So we've got those coming in there. It actually kind of looks sort of like a bulb in some weird way, which isn't the feel I actually got from those, but I'm really liking this like little bulby shape. So the next one will be obviously putting in the next part of the roof, which I was just going to plan on going up like that. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of thinking maybe doing another one of these a little bit higher might not be too bad, a smaller one. I want to just give that a try right now. Do we should have enough stone in our inventory. Oh, of course. So much stone. Let's do that there and go back up here. Try and get this piece over here just to be semi-finished. And then I can carry on and add a bit more detail off camera. And also another hint, I've said this so many times, and it's something that will make your life so much easier, is don't overbuild everything. Like, don't commit to 4 of these when you're doing it, because that you might just have a really bad build, and that's something you have to learn to deal with. So if you can fix it up on 2 versus 4, you're definitely better off. And also if you can learn to throw ender pearls properly, that's also great. There we go. I'm normally not this bad. I'm going to say that right now. I'm normally not quite as bad as I've been in this one clip. Let's just do this smart way. So what I was thinking with this is we'll start off with the top piece here first. So we know that we're going to go out there. I'll probably... Let me just go here. Around this way. Let's just see how far out we need to come with this. That's quite important. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Where I've got it there is actually really good. Not too tall, not too short. Just kind of lucky. Doesn't always work that way. But I think that'll be a good height. And then over here, we don't want to go too much. Maybe 1, 2 blocks out. And we'll just mark them out here. And we'll go up in this way over here. In fact, you're going to have to pull it off one of these. So we'll have to pull it off one over there. See, this is the sort of stuff that you have to think about just to work this out. Like that there has to be where it is, no matter what. So if we do that there, it'll go up one with one of these, which may be a bit too much, but we'll soon find out. And then again over here. Just small things like this that you work out along the way will make your life so much easier doing them piece by piece. Because you'll see, this may very well be the one that doesn't work. And because we've managed to do it in smaller chunks, we're going to be alright. So let's check that out, and we can even throw in one of these just for good measure. The only problem I think might be the case of the shape or the over stoniness of this area. Yeah, I kind of think like that might be a bit too much. But it's worth a try. So actually, you know what? That's going to work. Because I've got a plan for that. That can be the beeping light. That can be where we put the light that just flashes on and off. Bam. We've got a reason for it. That's perfect. Alright, so I'm going to get this roof in. I think that's about time. We've spent a lot of time just thinking about it. Now I'm going to fill in the blanks. You guys kind of get the picture. We're going to fill in the blanks. Here's a quick one. I want to show you what I've been doing up here. Just kind of doing a little bit of messing around, trying to get something that I think looks good. And I think this is what we're going for. Look at this. I think getting the whole palette into every part of the builds that we're doing is really working to bring this whole thing together. These grays. Oh, the sun's going down. Oh no. The grays, the darker oaks, the dark over there, for instance, the dark terracotta, the brown terracotta. All these things, just pulling them all together and getting them to work together. And specifically that acacia log looks so good in there. I'm glad we've been using them because they're bringing something different to this village, or this city, might I say. I think that's really looking awesome. And what I've done pretty much is I've just been playing around with ideas that I've put into the other builds. So for instance, tying these things together, that roof is a little bit out of all the builds that we've done, but I want to bring that in a bit further in, by the way. But have a look over here. These little hanging pieces, I've done them, these ones on this side, for instance, at different lengths and stuff, just to make them look like they've been broken and stuff. But over here, I've kept them all exactly the same all the way around. Just adding in that piece, and tying these two builds together. And I think it looks really good. I'm very, very pleased with the way this turned out. The top piece, I was debating whether I should drop it down a slight bit. But you know what? I'm happy with it up there. I think it'll work. Flying around from the outside, it's going to definitely work very well. And not only that, having I'll just have a quick flyover with it right now before yeah, there we go. Having a look at it from in the air, it actually works so well. So pretend we are coming in flying this way. It kind of feels a little bit awkward. This isn't finished, by the way. It feels a little bit awkward at the top, but imagine a light just flashing it like on and off over there. I think that will turn out to be a cool thing. I might be wrong, but you know what? We'll leave it there, give it a try, and if it doesn't work, we can always get rid of it. So let me know if it doesn't work. I'm going to leave it in for the rest of this episode. So what I want to do now is I want to go up. I'll just finish these off because I thought I'd bring you guys in before I went too far. Kind of bring a little bit of a clip there before I get onto the floor level on the next one over here. I gave in, guys. I've dropped this down one more level and did a little bit of stuff to it, actually. Now, I wanted to make this piece over here flash on and off, and I just couldn't get that to work. There was just not enough room in here. All I have is really a 9-block gap, and I wasn't actually planning to do this, but I just thought there'll be something a little bit extra to add in there. So I'll go back here and give a little bit of a look. Yeah, that's alright. I kind of like what we've done here. Just a different sort of thing with the light in there. I don't mind it, and it definitely strikes me as a tower built to... Keep pushing E for some reason, but a tower built to guide boats in, I could believe that. I think that's pretty believable. What I'm going to have to do, though, to get this to work in with this is do a bit of a trim around here, get everything in this area looking good, because that's not really finished. And that's what's putting this off just a little bit. And of course, the other thing that we are doing is we're going to have to eventually get onto the interiors of this. So a way up to actually walk up here if you were walking through the world. And currently I've just got this flat platform, so we'll probably end up doing either a spiral staircase, maybe just a ladder going up here. We should be able to fit either of those in. Ladder obviously easier. But I think that is today's build complete, and I'm very happy with it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this build. Let me know if you've got any improvements. Obviously, I love to hear you guys' improvements, and I will take anything on board that you guys have to offer to fix up this build or make it even better than what it is. But thank you very, very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.